And we back like bra straps is Voch Lombardi. We're here to take a look at Tyrone Crawford. For whatever reason, in the Cowboys fan base, there's a faction of us that feel like Tyrone Crawford is trash or that he needs to be cut. I'm not a part of that faction. Now, if you feel like he's being paid too much, sure. If you feel like he's out of position at the right defensive end spot, sure. We can agree there. We can find common ground. But let's just not call the man trash because he doesn't show up in the box score. There's a lot of things that he does that doesn't necessarily show up, that aren't as flashy as a 14 sack season. Shouts out to DeMarcus Lawrence. So the big homie Voch Lombardi, being film guy, I'm here to break down some of that narrative. Now, we know this defense is going to live and die by 50, by Sean Lee. He puts the nipple on the titty, no discussion. And what we need from him is we need him to just diagnose the offense and run free as much as possible. Now, when Tyrone Crawford lines up in the middle, he takes a huge, like he plays a huge role in Sean Lee running free on most of these run plays. Let's take a look at this one. Then we're going to rewind it and we're going to break it down just a little bit. All right, y'all. So, Pete. What could have happened? Okay, the left tackle could have down blocked on Crawford here, and well, let me say this: Crawford is in B gap right now. He's at 3 tech right now. So the left tackle could have down blocked on him. This guard could have gotten to the second level, center on 1 tech, pull, whatever, right? But that didn't happen because the Giants had to make the adjustment that, hey, you just can't leave Tyrone Crawford on an island by himself with Eric Flowers. He would take his lunch money, destroy him, take everything out of his pockets, right? So what they did to adjust to that was they kept the left guard in to help combo block to backside backer. That'll be Sean or Jalen, whichever one he can get to. But what happens is the penetration was so powerful right here that the left guard couldn't get to any of them. Right, Tyrone Crawford held this double team point of attack right here. He held it so tough that the guard couldn't get to Sean or Jalen, and that allowed both linebackers to run free to make the tackle. Now we know Jalen's going to be a little more downhill, and Sean's going to be sideline to sideline, getting to the ball carrier, whatever. But both linebackers can benefit. Even Leighton Vander Esch let me bang the table. Especially Leighton Vander Esch can benefit from people not getting their hands on him. And what we need from that is we need people to demand blocks in the middle. And Tyrone Crawford is damn good at that. He's so strong, man. And you see him just over here fighting. This doesn't show up in the box score as double team taken on, but we see Sean Lee and Jalen Smith skating over the top to make the tackle freely. Let's keep watching. Now, we got Tyrone Crawford at the right defensive end spot right here, right? Same story, same type of I'm going to disrupt this to let my linebackers run free. Same story, right? Let's take a look at them, and then we're going to rewind it, and we're going to talk about it. Disruption. Now, granted, he didn't make the tackle right here. He didn't make the tackle right here. But let me just borrow y'all's imagination real fast. Use your eyes real quick. Let's just pretend that this left tackle got a solid block on Tyrone Crawford and just kept him in C gap. Let me rewind it slowly just a little bit. Okay, right here. You see this whole Kareem Hunt got to run through? Y'all see this? Look at my mouse. Y'all see this? If we get, this is the tightest trap I've ever seen, but the right guard is gonna down block on the 1 tech here, and this center is gonna pull out in space. And if this center seals up Sean Lee, and we get the DeMarcus Lawrence block, that's a huge hole for Kareem Hunt to run through. But because in football, timing is everything. Distance is everything. It's a game of inches and timing. Tyrone Crawford blew this whole piece up right here, right? Taking the left tackle with him. It slows down Kareem. Now, Tyrone's not going to get, he's not getting a tackle right here. He's not going to show up in the stats in the box score. But what he does is he slows down Kareem Hunt's feet. Now, you can see Kareem sees the hole. Kareem can see the grass and freedom here, but Tyrone slows him down. You see him kind of stop his feet, and he has to spin in the gap. That gives Sean Lee time to shed from this block right here to get one-on-one with Kareem and make the tackle. everything's valuable here. Everything's valuable. Like Tyrone Crawford can go a whole game and you'll see like 2 tackles, 1 tackle, right? And you'll look at it and be like, man, Tyrone didn't do anything. But Sean Lee got like 12 tackles this game or something like that, some ridiculous number like that. Well, that's mostly because Tyrone he's doing a lot of dirty work down bottom. How about this play right here? Hey, peep this out. Watch your boy Tyrone Crawford. He's at the right defensive end. Hitch is in the way, but he's at the right defensive end right here. And let's watch this in silencio, man. He about to get this sack. Watch this. Cut the music up. Look at this. Look at this. Get your big ass out the way. Look at him. Boy, that is flat out Rod Marinelli technique right there and all that. Like, that ain't, there's no super speed and burst and athleticism here. That's hands and nuance and ass whoop. Look at this. Let's bring it back, man. Cut it back on. Look at this. So we got Tyrone Crawford, right? Lined up at the right defensive end. We're going to break this down. He has a hard rush to the outside shoulder or field, right? Now, Pawpaw Rod Marinelli, he's the best in the business with this D-line stuff. And if you watch training camp videos, you would often see him work on the hands. They work on hands a lot, right? Go watch my D-Law video. But if you look at Tyrone Crawford, right, setting him up, you see him clubbing for that outside hand, right? Now, he has this left arm in position just in case. If he was to use this left arm, he would be aiming at the tackle's right pectoral, right titty type of area, whatever, right? He will put his hand there, like right above the 6, to keep his hand from getting inside to Tyrone's or whatever. But Tyrone didn't need to use that. But what Tyrone did do is he gives a hard club to this outside hand, strong club to the outside hand. And that's going to clear him to finish attacking the rest of the outside shoulder. But what I like the most in the nuance type of way right here is you look at Tyrone's left arm as he clears this block right here. He's just getting it out the way. Getting it out the way. Just in case you want to pick that arm back up, I'm clearing it with my offhand right there. Getting your punk ass out the way to go get your quarterback. That's strip sack. Strip sack. That's damn good ball right there by Tyrone Crawford, bro. Whew. Let's keep YouTube watching. Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators, and people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that's subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski Woski. So he's not the most super technical guy in the world. He's the right defensive end right here. He's lined up right here. He's not the most super technical D lineman on this front unit right there, like right now, like that might be D-Law or whatever. But he's so strong. He wins with a lot of pure strength. You know how you can try to put a tight end on some defensive ends? Like, you can't put just a tight end on Tyrone Crawford right here. First of all, Ingram ain't even the best blocking tight end in the world, but we're gonna see him try to block Tyrone Crawford. Like, I didn't even have to include this clip, but it was just so funny how he tried. He just got the and Tyrone just got him the hell up off of him. Now, this did show up in the box score, but don't get it twisted. He does this to left tackles and guards too. We've seen evidence of that. So, I mean, he ain't just picking on the tight end here. I just find it funny that the Giants thought that was going to work. But he's very much a gangster in run support. I got some more evidence. How about this play versus the run? We see strength here. We see a little change of direction, but we also see a little bit of athleticism from Tyrone Crawford versus the run right here. He's at the right defensive end. Let's take a look and see. If my phone stopped ringing. I'm so sorry, y'all. All right, cool. We ain't gonna edit nothing. Let's leave it in there. Tyrone Crawford right here. Let's take a look at him. So he kind of slants inside a little bit, and that kind of puts him out of position. And it's even more credit to him. Putting them out of position, they're outside zone blocking to their left. So that's sweeps, stretches, anything wide going to the outside or whatever. But Tyrone can see that, and he's going to react to it. Now he has hands inside on this guard here, and all he has to do is find the ball and get to the outside of that guard, and he does it. He pulls it off like grip strength right here. Like he's not allowing this guard to get away from him, right? Grip strength, and then he's gonna get a little burst on the back end to get across his face to come back and make the tackle. Tyrone Crawford. You gotta love him in run support, man. Like I said, he's not getting these sacks, he's not getting these big tackle numbers, but what he can do with just pure strength and ass whoop and run support, like there's a place for a guy like that on his team, man. You just can't up and cut him because you don't want him there no more. Like, just leave him in there. Like David Irving gonna be gone or whatever. Let him play a little bit of 3-tech. Put him at 1-tech. Let him put a little bit of weight back on. Let him and Jahad Ward figure this thing out. Malik Collins is hurt. Like, let's just not cut people just to cut people, right? You can find value in these guys, man. Tyrone Crawford is very valuable to what we're doing on this football team. And we got the last play here. I'm going to show y'all. We got Tyrone Crawford versus the Arizona Cardinals. He's lined up in the right defensive end spot. Let's see what happens here. He's going to get a sack, of course. I'm here to show you what he's good at. So he's going to come off the football here. He's going to give a little head fake to the inside. I like that nuance there. See that hard pivot step to the inside, pivot step and a head fake. He's going to end up back outside. This is what I like, though. He tries to defeat this outside arm from this tackle, and it didn't necessarily work. But I like what he's about to do here. He's about to plant his foot, right? Plant both feet. He's about to plant both feet, drop his hips. Watch Tyrone's left hand and his hand placement right here. He's about to get right up under that shoulder of this left tackle. Tyrone is controlling the left arm with his wrist, and he's going to control that left pectoral with his left arm. Now, if you go watch the D-Law video, he does this same move sometimes, but a little less barbaric than this. So, shouts out to Rod Marinelli. But Tyrone is so physically strong, he's just going to shuck this dude out the way. He's gonna use that left arm to just bench press this left tackle. The left tackle off balance, like he's gonna get back inside, propels himself inside to go get hands on Carson Palmer there. Pretty damn good. Big homie Tyrone Crawford. But anyway, I ain't want to be on here too long. Let me move this forward. I ain't want to be on here too long, man. I just wanted to stop the nonsense. I see a lot of comments from the Cowboy fans, a lot of comments from the 80%. Y'all know who you are. I just want people to just slow your roll for a little bit. People just want to cut guys just to say that they cutting them. Like, let's keep Tyrone Crawford. Let's keep Terrence Williams, regardless of who we have. A little forward. Regardless of who we have, like, we could use the depth, we could use the bodies, So sure, I would rather have Randy Gregory at right defensive end opposed to Tyrone Crawford, but we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta let him, get acclimated. Then let's not cut him, because he can still give us snaps when Randy Gregory's taking a break. Tyrone Crawford can give us snaps at 3-tech while David Irving is, sitting down for those 4 games. We can put him next to David Irving when he comes back. Like, it's a lot of possibilities, man. Let's just stop cutting people to say we're cutting people. Stop at 80%. With that being said, hit the subscribe button. So you can come back and tune into my videos if you just find me for the first time. Hit the little bell so you know when I drop random videos in the middle of the week just like this. Follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI. That's Voch Lombardi. And don't forget about the Patreon. It's more important than food and water. And the Voch's Voice podcast. Check it out on all your podcast platforms. That's my non-football talk podcast. So you've been warned. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Wolski and the Peasky Weeski. All right? Salute.